Thunderflash has struck again. Please excuse that pun. But it's true. 3 new cars for the GTE class in Automobilista 2. It's the Ferrari 488, the Aston Martin Vantage, and the Ford GT LM in a revised version. Here and today I'm going to drive these 3 cars and give you my first impressions. In a second following video, I will then put all of the GTE cars, that is the 3 mod cars and the 3 racer cars, onto the track, competing against each other and see if the BOP also works. Let's go! The Ferrari 488 here is a pretty difficult beast. First car, I jumped in now. The default setup wasn't really mine, so I had to do some tweaks. For example, I put the brake bias more to the rear to prevent locking of the brakes. I initially locked practically everywhere, and the second thing is I needed and still need more aero in the rear. Car is pretty, see that? Oh yeah, pretty prone to oversteering. Okay, that was also a bad driving mistake. Fred says this is another conversion of Project Cars 2. But if I remember correctly, that the sound appears pretty different, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, that's better already. I can already tell. It says TC? No. I can alter the TC, so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's already much better, really. Okay, so default setup is... Okay, I'd like to do at least one... Still iffy and tricky. I'd like to do at least one sort of flying lap here, just for comparison's sake. Then jump into the next car. Yeah. I simply love these GTE cars, and so much more than the GT3s. Don't get me wrong, these are also cool cars, but the GTEs have just this bit more edge to them and challenge. I'll try at least to do a proper lap, a clean lap now. See where I end up. This is the Spa 2022 version. So as this mod, which is free by the way, is a rip-off, a conversion from Project Cars 2. These are not the latest GTE cars, but sort of a, yeah, very modern, historic take. As the Aston Martin Vantage, this Ferrari 488, and an updated version of a former mod by Thunderflash, namely the Ford GT in the Le Mans version, were added. To finish that sentence correctly. That's a bit too late, but still, yeah, manageable, controllable. And what I'm going to do here is to drive these cars to give you my first impressions, and then do a race to also test out the BOP, because this would actually be the benefit for me. If these cars, the new mod cars here, add up, not only numerously, but also performance-wise, to the existing GTE class in AMS2. That is, can we have proper races? With the original racer cars competing against these mod cars. With the DTM mod, this worked pretty well. Let's see how it is here. So for once I've done a... What was it? Oh, so I missed it. What was my time? Oh, I missed it. So never mind. Let's jump in the next car. This is the Aston Martin Vantage GTE in the... Yeah, I didn't know it, but this is actually the latest livery we've got here. It's the TF Sports Spa 6 hours of Spa. So, yeah, 2019 cannot be more fitting. So let's jump into that one. Ooh, well, I have to do something here. Excuse me. That's not working. So out of the box, I mean, I should sit a little... cool wheel. Don't see that one very often. So where do I sit? Yeah, the position was quite okay. So here should be my neck. About that. Okay, now let's put that up again to align it with my hands and my wheel. I actually got pretty much the same wheel here. That's nice. Okay. Let's do it that way. Let's go. Oh. Oh yeah, that's different. But isn't that also a V8? That's the Ferrari? Oh, better brakes. Better brakes. And better gearing. At least the acceleration feels quicker. Ah, missed it. Missed it. Yeah, big time. Yeah, that's quite a cool feel. Yeah. Pah. It's still pretty nervous on the braking. Okay. I mean, you have to understand the Porsche 911 GTE RSR is one of my most beloved cars in AMS2. I even put it on my 3 best cars in AMS2 or top 3 cars in AMS2 list. So these new things here, they have to deliver if they want to get up there. Oh, brakes are pretty impressive, I gotta say. Also, the sound is pretty cool. Sounds genuine to my ears. Yeah, and now with the experience of the Ferrari, I also think I know how to, yeah, at least vaguely drive that car here to make it work. So it should be a bit quicker here at a level where I feel sort of at home. Well, my first preliminary resume is that this is at least solid again, and I just hope that, as Fred says, the BOP works. That would be very cool. Okay. Feels good. Yep. Not necessarily fast, but okay for me. 2:21.4. Well, that's a first mark. Okay then. GT Le Mans had already been out there as a mod, and I've already also driven it. Fred now says this is a revision. And let's pick, one of these beauties here. Oh, I'd like to go for the Castrol. Yeah. Okay. Not the nicest wheel. Yeah. Function over form, I'd say. Again, let me check just that the seating position is working a bit more to the front to match the actual driver. I don't need all these buttons. Let's align it with my hands. It's more important to me about that. Yeah, let's go. All right. Interesting. So much less force feedback than the Ferrari, and the Aston Martin feels so much lighter. Very interesting. I, of course, haven't changed anything in my driver setup, nor here in the game. Okay. Wow. Wow, that feels so much safer on the road. So much more glued on it. I mean, yeah, still too much rear movement for me. Yeah, that's what I meant. That shouldn't happen, actually. Turning in second gear, come on. Shouldn't be that loose. Well, I think this should be much quicker than the other two cars. At least this car appears to have so much more grip and downforce. Ooh, I'm astonished. Yeah, flat out. Cool. Bit too late, Timo. And thereby spoiling my lap. Oh, come on, really? Really? Well, it feels best. Let me put it this way. It feels fastest. Let's see if that's also true when we cross the start finish. No. Come on, stay in third. So where are we gonna end up? At 2:19, that's 2 seconds quicker out of the box, so to say, than the Aston. Okay, so it wasn't wrong with that one. Okay, let's take a look at the outside of that car. Wow. Yeah, that's a cutie, isn't it? Wow. Wow. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, you're checking some aesthetic boxes here. Now, I'll jump into my most favorite, which, as I said, is the Porsche 911 GTE. For a quick comparison, 219 it is to beat. What was it exactly? 219.2. The 911 RSR GTE in the cool Rothmans livery. But today I'm more in a WeatherTech mood. Yeah, as I said, one of my most favorite cars here. Okay. Guys, directly out of the box. First meters after coming from the pits, so to say. This is still another level. Still another level. Oh, yeah. I'd be surprised if this lap is not at least 1-2 seconds quicker than the fastest so far. It's just that I feel the limit of the car much more than with the mod cars. Again, this is sort of first impressions, yeah? Most of what you see is first take. All of what you see is first take, only edited. So I haven't had much time with the cars, the mod cars, to optimize the setup. Out of the box. So what was it, 219? Well, it's actually not quicker. Interesting. Let's put in another lap. What's it, do you see and hear that? I don't lock up. I don't lock up. And believe me, I'm hitting the brakes even harder than with the mod cars. So just there, I think, lies one of the secrets here. Flat out. Wasn't able to do that with the mod cars. So there's two possibilities. Either I haven't really touched and unleashed the whole potential of the mod cars, or the Porsche here is just so much better. So that's comparable then. 2 seconds quicker. 2 seconds quicker. All right. I'd say let's, for one final comparison in this first impressions of these very cool new mods. And to be fair to the new cars, let's make a break here and I'll be back for you in a second, of course, with my best lap with the Ford. $289. That's 1.8 seconds off the Porsche. Can we do better? It's just in between gears here. Rouge and Rédéon. Come on. Less mistakes. At least I'm having a harder time getting there. That's what I can tell. And regarding physics and the sheer driving pleasure, I definitely prefer the Porsche. But I'm also loving the fact that with this mod, there is now much more variety in the GTE class. And I think and please also check out my second video here on that topic, where I'll put these 6 cars on a track together. To see if the BOP works, how good it is. Losing a lot there. Yeah, but we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. See that? 217.8. That's about 0.6 away from the Porsche. So, excuse me. We're getting into the same ballpark. Should be possible, guys. Let's call it a day for today. And with this video, please check out my second video on that topic where I put all the cars on one track together to see if the BOP works and if we indeed and actually can do proper races with the mod and the original cars. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day. Happy racing. All the best to you. See you on the next one. Bye.